Excuse me. Hype Hospitality.
Hi guys, hope you're doing great. Welcome to Hype Hospitality channel. My name is Vuk and today we're going to talk about menu. Menu is the sales weapon. So when the guests are coming, boom, we give them the menus, right? When someone asks for something, let me show you the menu. Let me guide you through the menu, right? Menu is like an anchor. It's every concept sells something. That something are the items. Those items are where? In the menu, whether it's online, so someone scans the code on their phone, and maybe we give them the iPad, maybe give them the small booklet or plastified paper, etc. So there is so many forms of menus, but the basic, the most important thing to know is that there are all the items which we are selling, all right? This is our sales weapon. And we are always jumping in. We are showing them the menu. We are guiding them through the menu. We are explaining them. We are giving them some directions of the menu, right? Second thing, menu is very valuable thing, all right? What do I mean by that? If you take all the items that we have and you put them together and you multiply with all the stocks that we have behind, the menu is the projection of everything that we can sell in that moment, all right? You can imagine how valuable this is because some places have very big sellers and some wines cost tens of thousands of dollars, right? So like the value is quite big. So the menu is something very valuable. Ideal scenario for every place is that they sell everything that day, right? Replenish for tomorrow, and tomorrow again, if possible, sell everything, right? So this is ideal, which never happens, most probably never happens, right? This is the theory, but this is the potential that we imaginarily are running for, right? Like we're trying to sell as much as possible, but in that genuine style way. All right? Very important thing, knowledge, all right? I know it's a bit, guys, I really know it's a pain in the ass. I understand that. You need to sit, you need to read, you need to go through, but without the knowledge of the menu, you can't go to the next level. You cannot reach the level where someone gonna take care of you as a professional, but when you're not a professional, with the most important thing, which is the menu. You need to know your items which you're selling. You learn how to talk to people, you need to learn your menu. Because then you're gonna have what actually to talk, right? You're gonna know how to recommend something. You're gonna know how to overcome successfully allergies. You're gonna knowledge about the menu is very, very important. People feel when you're not professional, they're gonna maybe come back to see you again. So like there is so many bad scenarios. So by knowing the menu, you are unlocking the door to the next dimension, to the next level, focusing on the guest, on their needs. You're tailoring with your words and your mimics, you are tailoring what you want to sell them, okay? What you want to make them try today, right? So like without knowledge of the menu, you can't do much in a professional manner. I also believe that the menu needs a special treatment, all right? It needs to be clean, it's organized. I noticed that sometimes approaching to the guest, I'm greeting the guest usually, ladies and gentlemen, please have a seat, make yourself comfortable, welcome to my place. My name is Vuk, I'm gonna be a waiter for today. They look at me and they're like, menu. And I'm like, all right, so I flip it out. No problem, I'm gonna give you the menu. I just wanted to greet you to make sure that you are right. So like I roll it on a little bit and then I go and I pick a menu. So the next thing what I did is I learned, all right, I grab the menu. I see 4 people coming, 4 menus. Then I'm jumping. Good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please have a seat, make yourself comfortable. My name is Vuk, I'm gonna be a waiter for today, but I'm holding the menus this time. The scenario when I'm coming without a menu, it looks like, this guy would like to talk to us, you know, like, but we are hungry. But if I'm already holding the menu, they cannot say that, right? So 21st century, very fast-paced life. They're coming from the busy day and they have that drive that like they're very busy, you know, and then they're like, give me the menu, give me the menu. And then after 5 minutes, they calm down a little bit when they start talking, if they had a drink. I always tell them, if you need some help with the menu, please let me know, all right? I'm gonna be very happy to guide you to the menu. When they give me an opportunity to guide them to the menu, that's my moment when I'm selling, all right? That's my moment when I'm rolling the story about the starters, about the main courses, about my ideas, how I would like to organize the table if they allow me, etc., etc. This is something which you feel. You're not gonna always do it. I'm not gonna doing that always, of course, because sometimes the guests are like, no, we know what we want. And even then, I'm like, no problem. Example, they want something, and like I'm like, it's a bit dry, you know, and they're like, okay, no problem, we want. And I'm like, no problem. They order and they look at me and they're like, you're right. For the main course, you're the boss. Whatever you say, we are eating. So, you know, like people feel when you're taking care of them. And sometimes if they don't catch the first time, they're like, he was right. Of course. as soon as they finish, I grab the menus, alright, I put them in place. If there is space on the table, I say I'm gonna leave you one menu just in case if you want to order something. As I said, menu is very valuable, so I kind of have that like impression it has its own energy, right? If it's there, so if it's there, you're like, oh, let me check. I'm sitting in a coffee shop and I'm like, let me check all those desserts, right? So like it's tempting. If it's not there, I wouldn't look. But if it's there, like, so that's why I'm always leaving for the guest. I'm like, I'm gonna leave you one on the side just in case if you want something, somebody forgot to order some extra side dish, etc. So like they're gonna check it, they're gonna call me, please, can you give us? Then again, like I can roll it on and on and on and on and on, right? So menu is very important. I know there are different menus. There is food menu and beverage menu. Then you have a beverage menu for the wines, and then for the spirits, and then for the cocktails. So like there are varieties how it can be, but as I said, first of all of that, it's the anchor, okay? We need to have the knowledge about it. That's how we can sell it, okay? And we need to take care of it, and we need to understand that there is some value around it, right? Love you guys. See you soon with a new topic. Ciao.
Excuse me. Hype hospitality.